All right, guys, I just got my new paper pumpkin box in the mail and wanted to show you what I got. This is their holiday theme box, and I know it's only October, but if you're wanting to get ahead on those Christmas projects and those holiday projects, this is a great way to get some projects out of the way. And I wanted to show you how I was going to use this. So I haven't opened this yet, but I already know what I'm going to be doing with some of these things, so I wanted to show you a couple of those. So here's a new paper pumpkin box. So the theme for this month is Joy to the World, and this was from October 2020. Again, if you haven't seen this before, this box is $22, and that includes shipping. Usually gets here between the 20th and 22nd, depending for me. Everything's included in here for a project, so it's great if you're new to paper crafting, new to stamping, being able to do a full project with everything included, which is awesome. And then you can definitely add to it, do more things with above and beyond what's included. So let's go ahead and see what's in here. So as always, there is a stamp color, and you can see if that'll focus in there for you. Maybe a little bit. That red's not going to help, but you can see the color there. And so it's a Stampin' Spot, so they're smaller. But the nice thing is you can really get a good variety of colors over the course of time of you doing this box. And then you can add to it above and beyond that with some basic colors like black and brown, things like that. So this one is Just Jade, and it is a green color. So that's for that one. My last box I got, my first box I got a blue. My last box I got a red. So I've got a really good variety now that I'm starting. Again, you get a good variety of these stamps too. So these stamps are clear, which is nice. You can do layering. You can exactly see what you're doing with your stamping. So especially for those of us that aren't expert paper crafters, this is a great way to get started. There's one that says sending to you and yours, to the world, joy in a pretty script, Merry Christmas, wishing you a very happy Christmas filled with fun and laughter. And there's a flower and a wreath and a little bit of some berries on there too. So this is a really pretty set to start with. Your first paper pumpkin box that you get, you'll actually get an acrylic block to put these on. And you can also order additional acrylic blocks, which is great. All right, as always, again, there is a card letting you know what you're going to be working on and the project that's going to look like when you're done, which is super helpful. Stampin'Up will also post videos on YouTube and on their page to show you how to do the project as they see it. But you can definitely do things above and beyond. Another thing I really love is that these boxes are all the same size. So anything that you don't use, you can keep in this box, and you can see right on the side what the theme is and be able to keep it on the shelf and work on it as you can. And everything comes all wrapped together, so that way there's nothing lost, again, which is a huge, huge bonus. So let's see what else is included in this box here. And I will link in the video here my consultant that I purchased from. Barb is such a sweetheart. If you have not checked out her Facebook group yet, definitely do. She posts tutorials all the time, different projects for different levels of paper crafting experience and what you know how to do and the materials that you already have. So she's got some really wonderful things in her group. Definitely check it out. All right, let's see what we got in here. So there is a little bit of copper red twine that's in here. So this is another fun way to add some dimension to your project. There's some dimensionals in here, and these are included in most of the boxes, which I love. This helps you add some depth to your paper crafting projects. And you can see there's a little honeycomb on there. This is so that there's not as much waste throughout your project, which is great. So this is another fun way to add extra to your project. There's some textured paper here. Oh my word, guys, I just ordered the Stampin'Up die cut and embossing machine, so I'm actually going to be able to do this on my own now, and I'm super excited to get it in. But there's some textured paper here, so you can make, there's a lot of them here too. It looks almost like a sweater pattern and texture on there. Let's see what else we got. There is several envelopes, so it looks like we're making a card this month. So several envelopes. There's a bunch of name tags. Again, they're already perforated, so you can just pop those out. Again, makes it super, super easy. All right, here's our cards that we're going to be working on. So the one side has some gold texture to it, and the other side is just solid tan color. The inside is white. And then we've got several sheets of die cuts here. They're all the same, and they all have these 2 flowers and then the 1 wreath. It's the same pattern as the stamp. So I'll be able to maybe use my black and do a black and then put the color on top of it to add some depth to it. So lots of fun options with those. There's also the die cuts for some words. Oh, and they're in gold. So it says friends, joy, life, several words on here, and several banners too. So again, this is a great way to add some dimension and some depth to your project. There's also these little glue dots. These things are so helpful, especially if you don't want to use your tape dispenser or some actual liquid glue. These are great for those little projects. All right. Then there is a breakdown, and this sheet is so helpful. If you do want to do the project exactly as it's written out for you, this will give you, and it's in color, then on the inside it gives you step-by-step instructions on how to do the project, especially with the twine, how to use the twine correctly, and then it gives you some options for some other things you can use with the kit. So that's super helpful. What I'm going to be doing is I'm definitely going to make some cards, because making cards around the holidays is so super fun. But I also have my organizer from Tula Xii. And so I have my Christmas cover on here already. How gorgeous is that front? I'm so excited about it. So what I'm going to be doing is I got some dash sleeves from Tula Xii. And basically what these are is they're little plastic folders that you can then put a decorative card inside. So I'll be able to take some paper, and I'll probably take some white paper, and I'm just going to show you real quick what that would look like. But I'll take some paper and I'll be able to decorate it with the Christmas design and the Christmas items, the stamps, the twine, and be able to make a really fun Christmas themed card for in here. So whether it's a Merry Christmas, here are my goals for the holidays with my business, or just some fun reminders about the holidays, I'll be able to put those in here, and then they will go on the inside of my cover. So that way when I open up my organizer every day, when I open that up, I'll be able to see my fun holiday my holiday insert that I'm going to make with the items in this box. So if you're not in my VIP group yet with Tula Xii, I'll also link that in the comments, so that way, not in the comments, in the description for this video, so that way you can see the projects that I'm going to be working on. I'll link them in there. I'm also probably going to share them in Barb's group, so make sure you hop in there. Again, Paper Pumpkin's a great way for you to start getting some items for paper crafting. And so I've been enjoying getting these every month and seeing what I can make with them, and adding some extra fun things to my Tula Xii organizer with them as well. So you guys have a great rest of your day. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, that would mean so much to me. I do lots of videos about paper crafting, about Tula Xii, about my crazy kids. So you'll be seeing a lot of those from me in the near future. Thank you so much for watching. I'll talk to you guys later.